Oscar winners had a lot of speech material to work with this year, from the However, host Jimmy Kimmel encouraged all the award winners to keep their speeches brief, and the winner who gave shortest speech would go home with a jet ski. Phantom Thread costume designer Mark Bridges took the prize. Below, see what all the winners said on stage this year. There was no envelope mix-up this year when Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty returned to announce the Best Picture winner. In his speech, The Shape of Water director, writer, producer Guillermo del Toro reminisced on being a kid admiring the great filmmakers like Steven Spielberg. Del Toro said he is proud to be part of such a legacy, and dedicated his award to young filmmakers. "I was a kid enamored with movies. Growing up in Mexico, I thought this could never happen. It happens. And I want to tell you, everyone that is dreaming of a parable of using genre fantasy to tell the stories about the things that are real in the world today, you can do it. This is a door. Kick it open and come in," Del Toro said. Producer J. Miles Dale then came to the podium to give his speech but was muted and played off after beginning with "This movie." Kimmel asked him what he was going to say, and Dale responded, "Guillermo, this is his heart and it's everything." The Shape of Water mastermind Guillermo del Toro approached the stage for his first win of the night, laughing and telling his story about being an immigrant. He was one of the few to get political in his speech, saying, "I think that the greatest thing our art does and our industry does is erase the lines in the sand. We should continue doing that, when the world tells us to make them deeper." He thanked Fox Searchlight, which listened to a mad pitch, and believed a fairy tale about an amphibian god and mute woman was a sure bet. Gary Oldman won the award for Best Actor for his performance as Winston Churchill in Darkest Hour, something that he had only dreamed of as a young man in South London. "I would like to thank my mother, who is older than the Oscar. She is 99 years young, next birthday. And she's watching the ceremony from the comfort of her sofa. I say to my mother, thank you for your love and support. Put the kettle on. I'm bringing Oscar home." Frances McDormand compared the feeling of winning the Oscar for Best Actress to how snowboarder Chloe Kim must have felt like after doing back-to-back 1080s in the Olympic halfpipe. In a powerful moment, she then asked all the female nominees in every category to stand with her, and encouraged the audience to look around, because we all have stories to tell and projects we need financed. She left the audience with two final words. Inclusion writer, first-time winner and nominee Sam Rockwell dedicated his award to his late friend Philip Seymour Hoffman. He credited his parents for his love for movies, recalling, "When I was 8 years old, I was sent to the principal's office, and my father was saying, 'We have to go.' 'It's Grandma,' I said. 'What's wrong with Grandma?' He said, 'Nothing, we're going to the movies.' My mom and dad's love of movies became my love of movies, so, thank you for that, Mom and Dad." For her first Oscar nomination and first win, Allison Janney joked, "I did it all by myself," drawing a huge laugh from the audience. She said her fellow nominees represent everything that's good and right and human about this profession. In her speech, Janney awed over Tanya screenwriter Stephen Rogers, saying, "Thank you for the gift of Lavona, Harding's mom, whom Janney portrayed. I did not see this coming. You did. You give new meaning to the word friend." She even shouted out, "The bird that elevated my work," referring to the parakeet on her shoulder during the film. Wearing a sketch of star Timothée Chalamet's face on his shirt, James Ivory accepted the award for his adaptation of the book Call Me By Your Name by Andre Assman. "My rule number one for a screenwriter who adapts a novel is to first thank the author, who wrote the story about first love and who is here tonight. A story familiar to most of us, whether straight or gay or somewhere in between. We've all gone through first love, I hope, and come out the other side mostly intact." Writer, director, producer Jordan Peele couldn't stop smiling as he accepted the Oscar for Get Out. He said he stopped writing the movie 20 times because he thought it was impossible, but he kept coming back to it because he knew if someone let me make this movie, that people would hear it and people would see it. Peele dedicated the Oscar to all the people who raised my voice and let me make this movie. Producer Darla K. Anderson and co-directors Adrian Molina and Lee Unkrich accepted Coco's award for Best Animated Feature. Anderson said, "Coco is proof that art can change and connect the world." Unkrich gave the biggest thank you of all to the people of Mexico. "Coco would not exist without your endlessly beautiful culture and traditions." He said Coco takes a step toward a world where all children can see characters that look and talk and live like they do. Filmmakers Brian Fogel and Dan Kogan accepted the award for Icarus, a documentary exposing a Russian state-sponsored athletics doping program. "We dedicate this award to Dr. Gregory Rodchenkov, our fearless whistleblower who lives in grave danger. We hope Icarus is a wake-up call, yes, about Russia, but in the importance of telling the truth, now more than ever," Fogel said. Accepting the award for A Fantastic Woman, A Transgender Watershed, director Sebastian Lelio said the Oscar was an amazing gift. He took home the first Oscar and second nomination for Chile. Lelio thanked the brilliant actor Francisco Reyes, and the inspiration for this movie, Daniela Vega, to all the friends and artists who helped make A Fantastic Woman. Lelio said, "I share this with all of you tonight." Winner Roger Deakins decided to ignore Jimmy Kimmel's challenge, dismissing it with, "I guess I better say something or else they'll give me a jet ski and I don't see myself on a jet ski somehow." He went on to thank the entire team, whether he's been working with them for 30 years or just met them for Blade Runner 2049. "I really love my job. I've been doing it a long time, as you can see, but you know, one of the reasons I really love it is the people I work with, both in front of the camera and behind the camera." For a film that's an ode to fashion, Mark Bridges won Best Costume Design.